case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The Supreme Court of the United States, in the 1943 case of United States v. Miller et al., grappled with a dispute centered on determining the justified value and compensation of a strip of property in California. The property had been seized by the government for public use, specifically the relocation of the Central Pacific Railroad's new tracks due to fears of potential flooding from the Central Valley Reclamation Project. The origin of the dispute began when the respondents, property owners in California, planned to develop their land into subdivisions for residential and business purposes. By the end of 1938, they had successfully formed a settlement known as the Boomtown on their property. However, plans skewed when the United States government decided to reroute the Central Pacific Railroad's tracks through a part of their land, citing public use and impending flood risks. While this process of eminent domain was not contested, the property owners disagreed with the government's determination of their land's worth and subsequent compensation, leading to the lawsuit. In the preceding court hearings, the owners argued that the government, in deciding the value of their land, should consider the interruption to their ongoing development project, known legally as severance damage. Additionally, they also insisted on the application of local laws as aligned with federal statutes, which could potentially increase their compensation. The appeals court had initially overturned the district court's decision. However, the Supreme Court took a contrary standpoint. In its ruling, the Supreme Court affirmed the district court's judgment, despite recognizing potential errors in their proceedings. Viewing the case through the lens of the Constitution, the Supreme Court struck down the respondents' claims for additional compensation due to severance damage and adherence to local laws, stating that such matters did not change constitutional principles. Furthermore, the court maintained that any funds paid to the owners in excess of the jury's award remained their property and could not be reclaimed by the government. Yet, it reserved the right to make potential fund adjustments as required, clarifying that the court's judgment on the given funds were provisional and not final. Ultimately, the Supreme Court's decision painted a clearer picture for future eminent domain disputes, setting a precedent for ensuing cases of similar nature.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.